Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this pick a card reading to discover how you can switch up your personal style to give you a hot new look. Whether you're feeling the need to replenish your wardrobe, thinking about a new hairstyle, or wondering which accessories complete your outfits, this tarot reading explores how you can revamp your style and reveals the outcome of that transformation. Keep in mind that these cards only provide perspective. You have agency over your life, and you make the decisions about how you experience it. It's your choices and your actions that lead to the ultimate truth of your situation and your style. For those of you ready right now to dive into your new look, the link to each reading is in the description box below. I have in front of me 4 piles of cards. Pile number 1, the Dark Mansion Tarot. Pile number 2, the Light Seers Tarot. Pile number 3, Haunted House Tarot, and pile number 4, Modern Witch Tarot Deck. Pick the pile of cards that you feel drawn to the most. If you are interested in hearing different approaches to switching up your look, then feel free to pick multiple piles. Once you have made your decision, go to the description box and click on the link for the corresponding pile. Now it's time to tap into the cards, choose your style revamping tarot adventure, and let's make magic happen. Welcome back. This is the reading for group number 1, those who picked the Dark Mansion Tarot to dig into your personal style and see what needs a makeover. So first, we are going to get some information from Oracle cards. So let's take a look at your current fashion priorities. You have Element Spirit. So group number 1, your current fashion priority is to kind of feel that you are really in touch with your environment, that you are really making the most of your situation, and the most of how you want to operate in your environment. You have here this altar card. So group number 1, your current fashion priority is one of feeling comfortable in your own skin, your own space, feeling that, the way that you are dressed, the way that you look really reflects how it is that you feel. And here you have candles. So group number 1, when you are choosing how to kind of dress yourself, if you are not feeling great, if you're not wanting to shine brightly that day, you will definitely dress yourself in a way that draws in less attention to you. So let's take a look at the fashion styles or features that you should play upon. You have this blue eyes card. You might not have blue eyes, and I'm not saying to go out and buy blue eyes contacts. Basically, it's more the bold colors for the eyes and drawing attention to the eyes. So finding out, depending on whatever eye color that you do have, kind of colors that don't necessarily blend in, but make it more look like a bold look. And also that would include kind of like playing with the arches of your eyebrows, making them thinner or thicker, but basically having that kind of bright color contrast. You have piercings. And I'm not saying that you should go out and get piercings if you don't have them. But basically, if you have piercings, like pierced ears, then getting either smaller or bigger types of jewels or studs there, and kind of just draw attention to you by playing with the different kind of colors, metals, sizes of piercings. And then you have this curvy card. So basically, if you don't consider yourself a curvy person, or if you do, to play up your the natural curves of your body. So let's take a look at some colors that you should embrace more. Group number 1. You have this black card for confidence. You have red, frustration. And you have this beige, peace card. So these colors of black, red, and beige, those even in one outfit you can play upon, or just even, I'm noticing here, you've got this kind of like beige, fleshy color of like the skin surrounding the eye. And then you have this like red eyeshadow kind of playing up the lid, and this kind of like blackish kind of color to the eyebrows. So here, either kind of using this as like a model for how you can play up your own looks for makeup, or even a color palette for your clothes, either one outfit or multiple outfits. And let's see how you should introduce your new style into your life. You have surprises. Oh, wait. So, possibly a party, or just whenever you feel like busting it out. You have this Shine Brightly card. So somewhere where you want to get attention, possibly a evening out somewhere. You have On Course with these like stars. So, maybe an outdoor nighttime event. You can put this into play. So let's get into these tarot cards. And let's find out, group number 1, what is it that you like about your current style? You have the 2 of Pentacles. So your current style, you like that it allows you to switch things up a bit. You can go from day to nighttime. You can go from, something that is for like work or more conservative, and then change it up a little bit to be more like fun and going out. So you like how you can kind of easily switch things up with your current style. So let's see what your current style lacks. You have here the Chariot. So it lacks a sense of putting in like that bold look. You've got here these horses that's like all black or grayish beige, and those are the colors that and a red wheel, which are these colors here. So it's almost as if you you don't really have a lot going on in terms of the color diversity. It's something where it lacks drawing attention to you in a very bold way. So let's see how, like, what style would you feel sexy wearing? So you've got this 6 of Cups. You've got this dress. It's got this high neck. It's got this bow up front, drawing attention to the neck cleavage area. You can definitely see there's like the tiniest waistline ever, and drawing attention to the curvaceous hips. Even drawing attention to like the shoulders. And I'm noticing here, got these dangling teardrop type of earrings happening. So let's see. Also with the Six of Cups, it's almost a sense of the things that you thought would be sexy when you were younger. Like, for example, when you were younger, thought that leopard print outfits was something that sexy people would wear, or what you would wear to feel sexy, then even though you might think it's not in style or too trendy, check it out. Maybe you thought leg warmers were sexy when you were younger. Check that out. So let's see what style would make you feel bold and confident. You've got the Devil, and I'm noticing again this color of black and red and like this beigey part inside of the wings. Very tight fitting and hugging onto the curves with this dress. Low cut top here. And what else do we have? It's kind of like very long. And I want to say there's like not a lot going on. So there's not doesn't look like there's any earrings or any necklace. It's just the skin. So maybe that's where like this beigey part comes in, is just allowing the red of the dress and the beige of the face and the chest to kind of pop, and then this black hair kind of coming down the sides. Don't have black hair. I'm not saying to go out and dye your hair black, but it's almost like her hair, the Devil's hair, is like almost like a cape or a jacket on top. So let's see how you can approach a new look. You have Queen of Cups. So if you are feeling like emotionally drawn to like you just feel, it's almost like you're just going to have to feel it. You're going to have to take some time where you want to pay attention to you, some self-care, some self-love, and, try different things and see how it'll make you feel. And let's see how this new look would make you feel. You have the Strength card. So you'd feel like you have a lot of power and gentle, seductive, persuasive kind of abilities with your style. You'd feel like courageous, feeling like bold, and I kind of want to say like you'd really feel like you can just with how you're standing or how you're looking at someone, convey that you could totally take them down with just a flutter of your eyelashes or something. And again, I'm noticing the black, red, and beige of this individual in the Strength card. So let's see how others would respond to your new look, group number 1. You have this Temperance card. So they would really kind of take a moment to focus on what you've got going on. They probably need to make sure that they have their balance so they don't fall over. And they'd really want to kind of take it all in. And it's a sense of just to be there with you, and almost like whatever you're radiating, just having that infused in them as well, so that they can kind of, possibly have that same experience or desire, or even to just learn from you on what you did or how you did whatever you did to get your new look. So that's what I have for you. I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of how to revamp your style. We'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is a reading for group number 2, those who picked the Light Seers Tarot to dig into your personal style and see what needs a makeover. Before we get into the tarot cards, we're going to pull some oracle cards for you. So we're going to start out by looking at your current priorities for fashion. Group number 2, you have this element air. So your current priority when it comes to your fashion sense is your ability to kind of put your intention for the day, for the event, for what you want to like manifest. If you're going on a date, or if you're going on a job interview, or if you're just going out to have a good time, you really put that intention into the clothes or the accessories that you are wearing. It's as if you have a certain idea about how you want to kind of carry yourself. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. You have this altar card, so you definitely want to feel that what you wear, the way you're presenting yourself, is authentic to you in whatever your current energy is, and that you feel comfortable in your own skin, whatever the mood that is hitting you. And you have this element fire card. So group number 2, your current fashion priorities, they do have a tendency to kind of go along with whatever is the hot trend, whatever it is that you feel passionate about, but it almost seems that there's no particular clothes or accessory that you feel passionate about. It's almost along the lines with that image, whatever image you want to portray, that kind of, you have the element air and the element fire. So it's kind of goes hand in hand with the idea of what you want to portray, and really having a sense of, you know, if you want your outfit to be seductive, then you have that thought and the idea of that going hand in hand, and you have to be in the right mood for those things. If you want to have an evening of being carefree and having a lot of just attention, positive attention on you, then it's really, there's an idea that you have to be in that right mood, and it's a sense of you really embracing that. So you might spend a lot of time on a specific look, putting it together, and I want to say trying out new things even. So let's take a look at the fashion styles or features for you to play upon. You have this feminine card. So whatever ideas of femininity you have, whether that is wearing things that are tight, wearing things that are revealing, wearing things that are covering up a lot of your body, if they're translucent. So there's a lot for you to kind of go to for that. We have sexy. Okay, so feminine, sexy, passion, fiery, and very much like this element air. It's very much, there's intentions, and really it's almost as if you already know what to wear to get a certain response out of someone else, and even yourself. If you're not feeling a certain way, you know what to wear to kind of get yourself in a certain mood. And you have short hair. So if you have long hair, I'm not saying go out and cut your hair. I'm saying, take a look at, there's tutorials on how to kind of change your hair length just by how you tie it up or how you pin it under, things along those lines. So let's see what colors you can embrace with this new look? Well, you have this red, it says anger, but I'm more going for the color here, but noticing this fiery red up there, the element fire. You have this abundance card, this green, noticing the red and that green together. You also have this yellow caution card. So it's as if this whole look, this new look, is basically this element fire with the red, yellow, and green. So ways for you to kind of incorporate that. So let's take a look, group number 2, at how you can introduce this new style into your life. You have start now. So if there's, anytime you want to just get some attention, feeling playful, you have endless possibilities. So noticing you've got this number 8 and this number 8. So it's like playing games. You got billiards, hopscotch. So it's definitely whenever you want to feel like playful and get attention. And you have this trip card. So group number 2, if you are going on a trip and I'm noticing the color of this train is red, green, and yellow. So if you are going on a trip, you're going out and having some fun, playing pool, going bowling, then it's kind of like this is how you can incorporate your new look. So let's get into these cards, these tarot cards. So we're going to start off by finding out about your current style, group number 2. So let's see what you like about your current style. You have 5 of Cups. So it seems what you like about your current style is that you're going to change it, that it's something that's like associated with the past, associated with a past version of you that you want to move on from. It might even be like, your current style is out of style, out of fashion. So let's see, but that's supposed to be what you like about it. So it could be that what you like about it is that it is out of style. Maybe you like things that are antiquities, like a funky fashion that isn't really like trendy now, but was before. So what your current style lacks, you have the King of Swords. So it seems that your style kind of lacks some robustness, some versatility. Maybe you're not necessarily like a jeans and long sleeve shirt type of person. But the ability to kind of just have it be functional. This is the element air, and this King of Swords is the air element. Kings are associated with the element of air as well, but it almost lacks like the actual functionality of just like relaxing. It's almost as if your current style does have intention to it, but just kind of being at peace, just relaxing. Maybe there's even your sweatpants are nice and fancy. So let's see what style would have you feeling sexy. You have 9 of Swords. This card is about anxiety and stress, but I'm noticing that the red dress here and the green grass in the background, and even the sky has like this like yellowish, it's like this yellowish hue to it. So I'm just gonna go straight for the outfit. You would feel sexy wearing just like a red dress and having your hair like like pulled back and not, it's like a loosely messy ponytail, but it's almost in a way where if you gathered your hair together, it could, if you have longer hair, it could look like just short hair. So let's see what style you would feel bold and confident wearing. You have 10 of Cups here. So things with alternating colors, like really vibrant colors. Tank tops, shorts, skirts. So I think basically, yeah, and I'm noticing this rainbow is primarily like green hue, and then this red stripe and this yellow stripe. There is definitely blue in there. So, you know, maybe your current style lacks some colors of blue. Yellow and blue make green. So let's take a look at how you should approach your new look. Knight of Cups. So, you know, approaching it in a way of trying something imaginative, trying to, you know, wear your emotions on your sleeve, trying to kind of send like a love letter through your clothes. I mean, you already have this ability to really infuse intention into what you wear. So maybe this is that, you know, sexiness that you can play upon. So let's see how your new look would make you feel. You have 7 of Pentacles. So it would kind of make you feel like you invested into something, you tried something, and you're going to just wait to see how others react, like kind of like how it comes across. So let's see how others will respond to your new look. You have the Fool. So they would be falling over themselves. They will kind of really embrace the new look that you have, almost feel that you are really embracing a new side of you, a more carefree you, really wanting to feel comfortable, actually comfortable and carefree. So I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective on how to revamp your style. We'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for group number 3, those who picked Haunted House Tarot, to dig into your personal style to see what needs a makeover. So group number 3, we're going to pull some oracle cards to find out some more information about your current fashion. So in terms of your current fashion priorities, you have this Bones card here. So basically it's, you know, as if you don't necessarily put a lot of thought into your fashion. It's as if, you know, maybe if you see something that's interesting, you might want to get it, but it doesn't seem like it is necessarily like a top priority. You have Pop It. So your current priorities right now is to almost have it be like a protection. Perhaps you wear clothes in a way to cover up rather than to necessarily reflect how you're feeling inside. Let's see what else you have. You have this card here of Tome. So when it comes to your current sense of fashion, you really need to do like research into it. Perhaps there are ways that you are, you know, wanting to wear something, but most ways that you see either an outfit being advertised or types of makeup, it's not necessarily reflective of your body or your skin tones. And so you have to put in a lot of time and effort and research to kind of figure out what's going to work for you or not work for you. So let's see what kind of fashion styles or features that you can play upon in your new look. You have this curvy card. So perhaps you are someone who is curvy. Perhaps you cover up your curves and you could try exposing your curves, or wearing clothes that are more tighter fitting to your frame. If you are not someone that considers yourself curvy, then you can kind of wear clothes in a way to give the impression of more curves. So let's see what else we have here. We have this woman card. Okay, so I'm noticing both of these individuals are wearing kind of like a similar top where there's a focus. It's almost like a tube top, but not. But you can see here this individual is like curvier and thicker, but here this individual it's thinner but gives the impression of curves just because of where the light and dark kind of play off of each other. And perhaps, you know, if you're not someone who wears a lot of skirts or exposed skin, that's something that you can try. Both of these individuals have like exposed shoulders, exposed midsection, and this looks like cut off jeans shorts, but there's like a fishnet stocking that is exposed underneath the cuts and even rises above the waistline, which to me is kind of daring just because I haven't tried that yet. And then you have thick eyebrows. So here playing with, you know, the thickness or the darkness of your eyebrows. You can use eyeshadow or specific eyebrow pencils. You can use even like, it's almost like mascara, eyebrow brush things. I know I use it, but I forget what it's called. Eyebrow brush things. Okay, so I think mine is it boy brow? Perhaps. Okay, so here we're going to take a look at ways to introduce a new style into your life. We have create magic. So whenever you're feeling creative, and I'm noticing like the scales of this dragon are kind of similar to that fishnet over there. And I was talking about like eyebrow pencils and things like that. You have this baggage card. So it's almost as if you want to, perhaps you're someone that wears like baggier clothes. So if you are wanting to have something different than baggy, or if you're just if you're tired of the same old thing and feel that your style is kind of dragging you down, you have this wait card here. So you can wait to introduce a new style, or you can focus on the puzzle pieces where it's like get a piece at a time and kind of see how it fits in. And you don't have to necessarily go out and buy a whole bunch of things. You can do clothing swaps with friends, or even find, repurpose something that you have. So let's take a look at colors to embrace. You have black with fear, not necessarily looking at the words, but the colors. You have this pink, love, and you have red, energy. So you've got, again, that concept of like how you can use like the dark and the light to create illusion. And then you have these like tones of pink and red for you to try out. Okay, so let's look at the tarot cards and find out what you like about your current style. You have Ace of Pentacles. So it could be that it's something that you feel you've already put kind of value into, you've already paid for it, you already know how to kind of make it work for you. Let's see what your current style lacks. Group number 3. You have here the Magician. So it might lack a bit of, well, the Magician usually has like the 4 different elements of air, fire, earth, and water. So it could be that, you know, it lacks emotional satisfaction, or it lacks kind of feeling that passion, or feel that it actually helps you step into a situation feeling more confident, or it lacks a sense of communicating something about you. So let's see what you would feel sexy wearing. Okay, so you've got this flowy dress going on here in this looks like the Queen of Pentacles. You've got these pink flowers in the hair there, and like exposed arms, not too much exposed at the legs, but there's a little bit of curves being displayed there, and it's kind of hard to tell about the eyebrows, a little bit thin there, but it's playing upon the colors of pink here and more form-fitting, flowy kind of material. Let's take a look at what you would feel more confident and daring wearing. You've got this Ace of Wands, this red candlestick that's got this like burning flame here. So here you have that red energy card. So, you know, something red, something, you've got the melting wax dripping down. So something that might have layers, something that actually kind of flows, maybe ruffles, pleats, something that kind of like cascades down like a waterfall. And the color red, and you've got all these like candles, so possibly something that has like sparkles on it. So let's take a look at how you can approach, you know, doing this new look. Well, you have the Tower here. It's a sense of, you know, perhaps just go into it. Find what you have in your closet that is, you know, black, pink, red, something that might fit these kind of things that I've mentioned so far, and, you know, try things on. And even this person here is wearing this pink flowy dress. So let's see how a new look would make you feel. You have the Strength card. So it would make you feel like, you know, stronger, more confident, courageous, feeling that you have like a subtle influence over your environment or people in your environment. And let's take a look at how others will respond to your new look. You have here the Devil card. So group number 3, they will kind of hand over their power to you. They will allow you to kind of, you know, take control. So I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective on how to revamp your style. We'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome back. This is the reading for group number 4, those who picked Modern Witch Tarot deck to dig into your personal style to see what needs a makeover. So group number 4, we're going to start off with some oracle cards, and we're going to take a look at your current priorities when it comes to fashion. You have this Bell card. So when it comes to fashion, you really want to get attention. You want to have people recognize certain aspects of your outfit and how there is like thought that goes into it, and how they kind of connect together, maybe with in terms of matching or not matching intentionally. You know, a sense of really maybe even taking like one color and doing different tones of it. So like a, you know, soft baby pink with more a hot pink, and then some like salmon tones, and kind of playing off of those. You have this Tome card, which is basically kind of saying your priorities when it comes to fashion. You want to make sure that you are putting in your research, and that can be making sure that you're getting good quality materials, or making sure you're getting the best price, or kind of, you know, making sure you understand things like color wheels. And you also have this familiar cat. So group number 4, when it comes to current priorities with your fashion sense, you want to also kind of add some mystery. Perhaps you include certain items or accessories that people like wonder about or ask you about. Like, where did you get that? Maybe it's something that isn't really, I want to say, isn't really mainstream. Perhaps you go to secondhand stores, or you get antiques, antique jewelry, things that really make people like kind of either wonder where you get things, or possibly with this tome and familiar cat, perhaps you're someone who makes your own clothes. Maybe you want to be a designer, you are a designer, and you kind of hand make certain things, hand make jewelry. So let's see what fashion styles and features you can play upon with your new look. You have dark lipstick. So here, that looks like, it looks like black lipstick, but it could be purple. It also could be dark red and just with a filter on. Playing with the gloss aspects of it. It can be glossy, it could be matte, and even like the lip lines. You have this character card. So group number 4, when it comes to like playing up a new look, it's as if you could take on an entire new outfit, or it doesn't have to be brand new. It could be something that you have pieces of and put together in a new way that kind of have a whole new style. So if you want to, you know, be like the mysterious fortune teller person, then you can put together a whole new look to go along with that. If you want to have, you know, have a gothic look, you can pretty much take like from head to toe. You can play up on that. So let's see what else you have. You have braids. So, you know, if you have braids, you can try them in different styles of braiding. If you don't have braids, then trying different styles of braiding. But here's something for you to play upon. And not even necessarily on just your hair, but clothes, like clothes that have cords, or jewelry that has like cords or ropes for like necklaces, or for like braiding leather straps into your hair, things like that. So let's get some colors that you can embrace with your new style. You have this red pain. I'm more going for the color as opposed to the meanings. You have this grayish beige, isolation, and you have this black space. So it's like a red, beige, and black. So those are really kind of bold colors. I know for myself, I don't have a lot of red, so that is kind of something where I'd actually have to go out and, you know, get more accessories with red. But this also could be, you know, colors of lipstick or makeup or eyeshadow, eyeliners. So let's find some ways for you to kind of introduce a new style into your life or your wardrobe. You have this continue with these building blocks. So whatever kind of staples that you always get something of, like if you're getting, if you're always getting like bulk underwear or a bunch of socks, then kind of, you know, getting something new with that. Or if you, you know, are always running your gym clothes into the ground and you need to get new, you know, leggings or new shorts, often, then whatever it is that you tend to get a lot of, kind of incorporating it that way or adding them to your wardrobe. You have this take flight card. So if you're going on a trip, anytime you're going to be going out of town, maybe kind of introduce a nice loungy airport outfit and comfort. So even when you're lounging around at home, if there's like a sweater that you tend to wear, even pajamas, if you like wearing certain like kinds of pajamas, venture out into these new like bold colors. Or even if you're just sitting at home and you want to, like, you know, see how you would look with dark makeup or dark lipstick. So let's get into these tarot cards, and we're going to see kind of first of all about your current style, group number 4. So let's see what you like about your current style. You have Page of Pentacles. So you like that, you know, what you put into your style in terms of research, how much money you've spent on certain things, or where you've been able to acquire certain unique pieces, kind of how all those fit together. You really like that you are constantly almost evolving and learning from, you know, playing with what you already have. So let's see what your current style lacks. You have this Strength card here. So perhaps you've got here some flowers. So maybe fresh flowers added in as accessories or flower type accessories. Or even I was mentioning like braids and leather straps, perhaps braiding into your hair certain flowers or flower accessories. And then I'm noticing there's this like grayish beige strapless dress. So perhaps adding more dresses into your attire, or putting more belts on your dresses perhaps. And let's take a look at what you would feel sexy wearing. You've got this Wheel of Fortune. So it's kind of like you'd feel sexy almost wearing anything. You've got someone wearing a black shirt, got black shoes, someone wearing these black knee-high stockings. You've got this red top with, looks like, is that a green? It looks like jean skirt and just a pair of jeans here. And then it looks like there is like a cap. I don't know if it's like a knitted cap or a handkerchief, kind of like in this character card. But they're kind of feeling sexy wearing like skirts, knee-high stockings, or even just jeans and a t-shirt, and looks like black boots. So let's see what you would feel bold and confident wearing. You have this Death card. So again, all black. You've got the Death rider wearing all black. And then you've got, wow, it's like you would feel confident wearing anything. This person on the ground's wearing a suit. You've got someone wearing this green dress with a cardigan. You've got even this person looking away from Death wearing this like beigeish gray dress, kind of like this isolation card. And even though there's not red, there's a lot of like yellowish, like this mustard yellow that's here, even in the wheel, even in this continued card, and in the Death card. So let's see how you can approach a new look. You've got the Chariot. So, you know, whenever you are feeling adventurous and really just want to make a bold move. Whenever you are also in the mood for stripes. And let's take a look at how this new style would make you feel. You have this Temperance card. So it would make you feel balanced, make you feel that like peace, zen, I would say kind of comfortable in your own skin. Let's see how others would respond to your new look. You have the Justice card, this card is associated with the sign of Libra, which Libras in general are focused on beauty, grace, partnerships, and communication. They will definitely have opinions about it, but it will be more to encourage you and to have, like, I want to say, a closer bond of like friendship with you, and possibly even have you give them some tips on how they can change their style as well. So I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective on how to revamp your style. We'll see you next time. Take care.